All right, so Violent Night, Al, read the specs.
Oh yeah, forgot we're doing this.
Shit.
He loves to go to the movie first so that everyone just skips it.
Omaha.
Violent, Violent Night, rated R. Runtime 112 minutes. Budget was 20 million. Box office so far 41.8 million. Critics 72%. Audience 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. Directed by Tommy Warlock, starring David Harbour, John Leguizamo, and Beverly D'Angelo. When a team of mercenaries break into a wealthy family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone inside hostage, the team isn't prepared for a surprise combatant. Santa Claus is on the grounds, and he's about to show why Nick is no saint.
The first thing I want to say about this movie is that, like, it's more like Die Hard than anything.
It's similar to
it's
Die
like
Hard.
John Wick meets
Yeah, right?
Santa Claus.
I felt like they try to play Die Hard Home Alone meets Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Or
In
more
a-
like
in a
that.
sense.
It was like a big baby of Die
I
Hard,
think
Home
it-
Alone, and John
But
Wick.
you don't think they did that on purpose?
Of course they did.
Sure,
did.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
because
a ton of
they
like
had-
little homages.
They
to,
had
like,
the
other
Home
shit.
Alone elements. They even mentioned Home Alone in
Yeah,
it. They
they-
had
right.
the Die Hard stuff.
This movie was like super self-aware. It almost felt like you know, like Scream is super kind of self-aware
It
that
was
it's like a
very
thriller,
self-aware.
like
Yes.
that it's
I
like a
would-
thriller.
I like this movie.
Me too.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was
I enjoyed it a
I
lot.
thought
Al
like,
talks about this movie. It's purely entertaining.
Yeah.
I would watch a second one. I think I could see them making a second and a third one.
yeah. Well, you'd like to see a pre or a sequel?
I want to see a sequel the same night. Like when he goes to the next house, something else happens.
Oh, that.
Oh, it's just
that'd
like
be
the
a little
whole
crazy.
thing.
That's-
It's
that's
all
the-
bleeding everywhere.
just-
I actually like that.
I think it would. I think
Violent
it'd be more.
rants.
Violent rampage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Do you know what like what my favorite part of this movie was? The way whenever he bit into a cookie, the sound it made. I loved it. I want a cookie.
It's like a little ASMR thing for a second.
I want a cookie like that.
ASMR fans
Just
were
the
going fucking nuts.
crunch.
The crunch
snap.
sounded like the
It
best
sounded
cookie
delicious,
ever.
to be honest.
I-
yeah.
And they
It's
showed
just so
that
good.
he's been doing this for a while. Like he's got like,
Yeah,
but
like
he's also got like
1100
the
years.
yeah, he's also got like the Superman, like kind of like, I guess.
I also thought I
powers,
gotta say,
Christmas magic.
yeah, but they also then like play to it like how's Santa Claus like go up and down the chimney,
yeah,
touches his nose.
yeah.
And like they even play that into it, like while in the same
Even-
sense he's bashing people's fucking.
gives you-
head.
I love that he
it's
killed
good,
somebody doing that. That was pretty sick. too.
It's a great push. Like it's a
Yeah.
great push.
It gives you a like a. It's almost like a I mean, obviously they're making Santa out to be this like superhero, but it's like tough. It's like cool when you see things. Whenever you see things reimagined and like told from a different perspective, you're like, oh, okay, this could either like fall completely on its face, or it could be like actually really good. And this was one of those things where I was like, oh, this is actually fucking really cool.
Yeah,
Like-
and I don't even think they made him like too crazy. Like
No,
he
not at
wasn't
all.
that he was getting his ass kicked for most of the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he wasn't anything like I thought when I was gonna watch the movie he was gonna be like an Army Ranger type thing. He was just a regular dude essentially with a hammer, fucking people up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah, it doesn't have this Spec Ops
Y-
background.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
Santa.
yeah.
Like
it's
he
literally
back
Santa.
in the day was a warrior, but
Yes.
hasn't done it in
so
1100
long.
years. He
Yes.
hasn't
Yeah.
needed to, so
Yeah.
you could see the rust on his elbows. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Justin, where would you put this on your Christmas movie spectrum?
My Christmas movie scale, I would say it's up there for sure. It's I would say at least the top.
As in, like when
Top 8.
Christmas rolls around again,
I would watch it.
you'd watch it.
I think this movie needed more like to be advertised more. I think them not doing like a big, huge like theatrical release,
Thought it was a little bit too.
Like
I thought it was like 15 minutes too long.
but like the streaming thing. This is what
it's
I mean.
not
when,
even
like,
2 hours. What do you want it to be, an hour and a half?
Hour 45. What? How long is runtime?
112.
I could have
So
done. I
an
could have
hour
done
50.
10 less. 10. I mean,
I think that's crazy.
I don't
I
think
mean,
it's crazy.
I
It's
think it
10
was like-
minutes.
I
I
think
didn't
it
ask
was-
the
I
fucking
didn't- I mean,
movie
I
to be cut
didn't-
in half.
I didn't think it was fucking like too long. I
John
thought it was-
Leguizamo was good in this movie.
agree.
I liked all like the goons; they were good in the movie.
Yeah, that
The kid was
yeah.
The elf guy.
Yeah, fucking he was pretty good too. What
The kid,
He looked like
the kid was good.
Pontius from Jackass.
Chris Pontius?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I also thought that like
you know what he was in? He was
Pontius
in
or
Chris
kid?
Pontius?
No, he was in no. The
This-
kid that played the elf was in Freddy vs. Jason.
Was he?
I never.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
He
watched
was
that
the
briefly,
best.
too.
He was like the best friend of like. They were in.
how old is this guy?
They were in
55.
the. They were
How?
in the.
Shit.
They were in the insane asylum together.
Yeah, I haven't seen Freddy first.
How
I actually watched it
insane
with
is like
He acts like the monkey to get the keys.
yeah.
That kid. Yeah,
that's
he's in
like
it.
what I mean, and I know nothing about this, but like just like an actor's timeline, like that guy shows up in this movie. It's 2022,
I think he's
Freddy
been in,
vs.
like,
Jason
shows
came
and
out
shit.
Freddy
when?
vs. Jason was
A
literally
decade ago?
Was no,
Longer than
2002.
that.
It's like
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
That's
He
fucking
don't even look that old, to
crazy.
be honest.
No, he doesn't. And I gotta
They
say,
look
like,
good.
this movie, Santa Claus is like, it's a weird role to cast. It's like a tough thing to like. It could be different. Like, put it this way: fucking Tim Allen made like a career out of it with the Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's
Which,
still
by
doing
the way,
it.
how many people noticed that that's like a play on words? Like it's like a
I
pun.
think everyone. No,
No, I think a lot
What's
of people
that?
didn't notice that it's spelt differently.
why
I
would they not know that it's a clause? And they talk about the clause.
I know, but I think a lot of people missed that with the Santa Claus. Do you not think so?
Oh, I don't know. They explain it.
I
They
don't know.
explain it in the first
I-
movie, in
I
every
know that,
movie,
but I'm just
and there's
saying,
always
like-
a new clause.
Right.
I don't understand what.
Okay, you're
He-
right.
okay.
25% of people
Yahtzee,
don't
right.
understand it.
So
I'm a little bit different than the most average person.
So,
I
You
don't
know
I-
what like a clause is? Like in
like a
a
clause
yeah,
in a
yeah.
contract.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, and you know what Santa Claus is?
Fortunately, yeah.
So they spelt it like clause,
Clause.
in a contract.
Right.
So the
Because when
Santa
when he
Claus, it's
comes
like-
in,
yeah.
yeah, when he first comes in, the Santa Claus is that whoever puts on the coat becomes Santa Claus.
Right.
Okay.
That's the first clause, and then
Right.
there's all clauses in all the movies. Like they needs to get married in the second movie. I don't even know what the third
I forget what
clause
the
is.
third one was.
Something about the snowball, right?
Yeah.
If you wish in the snowball, you cannot become Santa Claus,
Right.
or you can, whatever.
okay.
Either way,
Mm.
I do like that this was like a mature Christmas film. That's cool. A lot of them get a little like kiddies. I mean, you get stuff like Black Christmas and shit
I
like
love
that,
this
which is-
movie. I really
It was
did.
a good movie.
I thought it was good. It's
Thought it was
it's a
great.
good fucking movie. I think David Harbour was like perfectly cast.
Am I a piece of shit for bringing my kid to see it? No, I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it's
He
not
loved
like
it.
It's not. It
Yeah,
could have been. It could have
just
been.
gory.
It could have been fucking worse.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
They definitely could
Was
have got.
that like the most violent movie he's seen?
I would say probably.
Was he
Sheesh.
like,
I think
this
he-
is cool, Dad?
Yeah, I think he liked it. He was like, it
Dad.
wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
Because the wife was pissed.